Getting lost on that hiking trail was the best mistake of my life. My therapist suggested I try hiking alone to process my grief, which sounded like wellness blog garbage. But it was the 3-year anniversary of my mom's death, and staying home felt impossible. I picked a trail the website said was 4 miles. I'd be back before my dad got home. I texted my best friend the trail name like my dad made me promise and started walking. The first mile was boring, then the trail split with no sign indicating which way to go. My phone showed I was on track, but one path went toward the ridge and the other toward a valley. I took the valley path even though it looked abandoned. After 20 minutes, I realized I hadn't seen a trail marker. My phone had one bar. I could hear water running, so I kept walking, thinking I could follow it back. My phone died at 8:30. 3 hours passed without seeing another person. I was completely lost. I finally found a real trail around 10. It was wider with recent boot prints. I started walking faster, feeling relieved. But 20 minutes later, the trail ended at a massive wall of dirt and rocks and fallen trees. A landslide. No way over it. No way around it. I tried climbing, but the dirt gave way and I slid back, scraping my hands. I was lost with no phone and the only trail out was blocked. I had to go around through the woods. I pushed through bushes and climbed over logs. 4 hours since I left my car. My dad would be home soon. He'd check the tracking app and see I was in the middle of nowhere. He'd call rangers and everyone would treat me like I was broken again. After an hour, I still hadn't found the trail. That's when I saw it. A cabin. Small with a slanted roof and boarded windows. Abandoned with moss on the walls and part of the roof caved in. I pushed through the brush. The door hung crooked. I tried it and it swung open with a loud creak. Inside smelled like mold. Barely any light came through. My eyes adjusted and I could see an old table and a sleeping bag in the corner that looked newer than everything else. Someone had been here recently. On the table were photographs scattered everywhere. I picked one up. A woman with dark hair standing in front of a lake holding a fish. She was smiling, wearing sunglasses. My heart stopped. I knew that face. The way she smiled with her mouth closed because she was self-conscious about the gap in her front teeth. It was my mom, but my mom died 3 years ago. We had a funeral. I watched them lower her casket. I grabbed another photo. Same woman on a porch with mountains behind her. The date stamp said 7 months ago. There were 20 photos. Her at a grocery store. Her walking a dog. All recent. Under the photos was a stack of envelopes addressed to someone else. That wasn't my mom's name, but the handwriting looked like my dad's. I opened one. Hope you're staying safe. The trial date got pushed back, so you'll need to stay put for another 6 months. She's doing okay, but she misses you every day. That was me. My dad had been writing to my supposedly dead mom for 3 years. I opened another. Same updates about me, about school, about how I cried at her grave. I sat down hard. She wasn't dead. She was alive under a fake name while I spent 3 years at an empty grave. But why would they lie? What trial? Why did she need to stay safe? I kept digging. Under the letters, I found a document with Department of Justice letterhead. Witness protection program. Testimony against a drug organization. Threats against her family. Assumed new identity. Family told she died to eliminate her as a target. I heard footsteps. The door opened. Baby? The voice was older, but I recognized it anywhere. My mom stepped in and dropped her groceries. We stared at each other. Then she crossed the cabin and pulled me into a hug so tight I couldn't breathe. You're supposed to be dead, I whispered. Getting lost brought you to me.